Okay, hello. Welcome back to my Minecraft art project. Um, we have so much going on. Oh my god, it's unbelievable. First and foremost, let's just take a look here. You know, get a nice, good view of how everything's looking, and just take a good view. We're gonna go through all of this. Oh my god, bro, this is amazing. Okay, so the towers. Last video I was discussing which towers I was gonna do, and I came up with this final design. And so I've put the same design on all of the main towers, which all have the same uh, width and length. So that's one thing. And then these two are the biggest towers. They also both have the same design. So yeah, obviously this design is different than the smaller tower design. But yeah, so yeah, um, we got a few windows, few uh, details here, and then some more windows. It's nice overhanging indent with the cobblestone in the background. I like that. So yeah, it's coming along really well. And so I finished the details for all the towers. They all just need a roof, and I've been playing around with a lot of roofs. So you guys saw this roof. This was my first roof, which was okay. It was pretty okay. And then you saw my second roof here, but now I destroyed that because I know that I'm not going to use that design. I also finished the detail for these two towers, and I put the roofs on them, and I am loving how these roofs are. I like how we have this arch. We have this nice arch here. To have kind of more of kind of a welcoming, I guess, kind of look is the best way I can describe it. But we still have this nice sturdy point, this nice, kind of powerful point, I guess. So yeah, we also have the same design up here, and I like how it is. I think I want to try to pull it up more though, so I'm gonna do some small edits to this. I'm just gonna try to pull it a bit taller. I mean, I can even try doing that right now. I can place a block here, and then I can do that. So now it's one block higher here, and then we increased it by one block here. We can increase it by maybe 2 blocks there, and we've already increased kind of the height of it. But it's we can make this go the way we want it to go. So yeah. But yeah, I'm liking it. You can also see for these ones, we've made a bridge between this, and we have this nice arch. This I'm really happy about because I'm really liking how this is turning out. And even on this side, I made this bridge. It's not complete yet, as you can see. We have to still make that nice arch and everything, but it is turning out very well. I've just made the top part of it without the roof so far, and it's turning out really, really well. And I can't wait to see how this is gonna turn out. And just imagine walking on it and being able to look over it and stuff. It's pretty nice. So that's the next thing. Am I missing anything? No. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about are these lanterns. I've been putting these lanterns everywhere to provide for enough light. Inside there, on top here, and I'm liking that look because it has a sense of light to it, and it's being hanged on all the places with these overhangs. So I haven't done it with all the towers. I've just done it with this little area and this entrance too. But I'm gonna do it with all the towers. We can even see here we've already kind of started, putting some of these lanterns up in these areas where where people would be standing up here, kind of, guarding this land and stuff. So yeah, and I can quickly set the time to nighttime real quick. Time, I'm gonna set it to midnight, and boom. So first of all, we get these magnificent northern lights because I have a nice shader pack. Basically, there are these shaders and textures which you can download for Minecraft, which make your game look a bit better or have more textures and stuff. So this is what one of my textures includes, and man, these look really nice. And look at this. We've just made this both of the entrances with lights, and this is looking amazing already. I mean, we can see how, all this light gives this, out of all this dark and mystical area, we have this nice, bright, kind of safety feel to it. It's really nice, and we have overhangs here where we have these what do you call it, these lanterns, hanging off of these overhangs, these log pieces, and so yeah, and I'm really liking how this is looking. It looks really bright, and I mean, imagine looking at this entire place and it being all lit up. I mean, just imagining, it's incredible. So anyways, so yeah, I'm really liking how this is turning out. I think I want to explain all of this in a minute. I started working on the interior. So first we can see we have a couple barrels here. These barrels kind of make it feel like, it's kind of like storage being held up against the wall, and not being held up against the wall, but like, it's just like these barrels that you might see, in like medieval times and stuff, with something stored in them and stuff. So yeah, I think it gives a good look, and yeah, I don't know if I want to change the time to daytime, or I'll review this during the nighttime right now, and then I can switch to daytime and we can take another look during the day. So I started on the interior. This is what it looks like, and so, oh my gosh, sorry about that. Okay, so I've started on the interior, and I don't know if you could see that or not. I had a notification coming up. So anyways, I started on the interior. We can see we have a few details. We have this glowstone up here, patched up with this trapdoor. So this glowstone is a specific block. If we go in the dark and if we place it, it provides light. So I think it's a very good block to use for giving light in an area. So that's what I've done here. I've placed a few blocks of glowstone and patched it up with some trapdoors. And we can see we have quite a bit of lanterns here. We have like this kind of desk or table kind of thing here and here. We have a few more barrels, like, to keep like storage inside of this place. And we have these stairs. Now, I wonder where these stairs could be going. So, these stairs lead up to, you can see some of this detail we've put in the stairs here. These stairs lead up to here and onto this little bridge. So we can have this. We can actually access some of this. We have some usefulness in here. I think I'm gonna change the time back to day. Time, day, enter. Okay, so now it's daytime again. So yeah, we can take another look here. But yeah. So yeah, we can we can see we have these stairs coming up. They come up to this level. Once we get to this level, we have these areas where we can actually stand up here and guard and stuff, you know. We have this ladder here. I'm going to explain that in a minute. So yeah. You've probably already guessed where that ladder goes. If we climb up this ladder, it leads us all the way up here, where we can, you know, do our guarding tower kind of thing, you know. I don't know why I haven't done this yet. Trapdoor. Let me get a spruce trapdoor. And let me do that. So that way, it still flows with what we have here. But it also gives us this kind of thing. So we can... let me just get rid of that. So, you know, we can close it up and, you know, close that. And then we can climb back up again. Open it. And then get on top of here. So, yeah. That's that. Now, probably this whole time, you've also been noticing something's different. Something's different. Since my last few videos, something seems different. Does it? Yes, no. Do you like it? Yes, no? I want to explain what I'm talking about. Take a real close look at this grass. I have downloaded another texture pack, and it kind of makes these textures on this grass here, or not just grass, everything. If we see here, we actually have these kind of strings of this texture of this grass, which is actually on the block. Or if we look at the dirt, it actually feels like, you know, there's kind of this rigid, moist kind of thing. So it's, you know, it's not just bland colors anymore. It's actually like, you know. And we can look through this. Even the grass is on here. We can see it in the leaves. There's this texture in the leaves. We can even look at the cobblestone. This cobblestone really has this rough, rigid look to it. You know, it actually feels like rocks, these compacted rocks. Or even this stone, we can see, you know, we actually have this texture on the stone. Or on the wood, we can see we have, you know, these lines, this bark. And you know, when we get rid of this, we can actually see we have some of these lines coming out from the center. So, you know, so yeah, you know, some of the stone, we can feel like it's really paved stone with, like, you know, these scratch marks on it, we can see. And then, you know, or this wood, we can really see the lines in the wood, you know, this detail. So I'm really liking it. I found this online. It's amazing, in my opinion. It gives Minecraft a real look, some really good textures and stuff, and I think it looks absolutely great with our build. So yeah, that's that. Did I want to talk about anything else? Explain the towers, the lights on the towers, the interior. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to say. I've started on the interior of this, but I haven't quite finished it. I've done some parts, you know. It's gonna look exactly the same as this, but it's gonna be reversed. So, to explain, I have these stairs, but they start on the right side. But that's the opposite tower of this one, so when we go in that tower, the stairs aren't gonna start on the right side. They're gonna start on the left side and go around, you know. So, yeah. And also, I wanted to explain, we have, like, some of our details here, we have, like, these indents, where we have these cobblestone blocks here, or here, you know, and we have a lot of this detail around here. And because of this detail, when we go inside, it becomes, especially out here, we can see we have these blocks, these, you know, like, when we go from the outside, we can see that this block is being used for detail on the outside, you know, these blocks and all these cobblestone blocks here, and it kind of looks a bit weird. You know, so I mean, we can't destroy them because they're being used for detail. So the only thing we really can do is just leave them. So I'm going for like this look, like for looks more than functionality. So, you know, I'm making all this detail and stuff, but it's more for looks and more for, you know, how the outside looks, but it's not as functional because it becomes difficult when we have all these random blocks on the inside. It becomes difficult to make some of this interior. But that's why we have, like, you know, we have this one rod here, but we have this other rod here, and then it has this one block space, and it's kind of awkward. But that's kind of something we have to deal with, because, you know, looks before functionality is kind of what we're going for. So, you know, we can keep these outsides the same thing. Like, you know, if we look here, we have this huge patch of stone. But if we go on the inside, let me drink a potion of night vision, so that way I can see everything in here. So, you know, but when we look on the inside, we have these random cobblestone blocks, and, you know, these random cobblestone blocks. And then, you know, a bunch of just random cobblestone inside here, which is something we're gonna just have to figure out. You know, the only place I've actually started on doing the interior is just this tower, this one tower, and I've just started this one. So, but I think we can figure out a way to work around that and still make it look good. I mean, I've already been able to work around it here, and I'd have to say it looks really nice. You know, it's not too big, it's not too small, and it serves its purpose. You know, we have these stairs coming around, and it does bring us to the top, which is what it's supposed to do. So, you know, but yeah, it's still a work in progress right now. But yeah, so that's that. Anything else did I want to talk about? This video is kind of long, so I mean, I can't really apologize for that. Anything else? I don't think I have anything else I want to talk about. So yeah. Once again, with these textures, I'm really liking these textures. It's really bringing some of this stuff to life. You know, we have this really nice rocky base here, this rubble here, which I really like. You know, we can just see some of the textures on the wood. Oh, oops. We can see some of these textures in the wood, and the logs, in the walls, in the cobblestone, and it's really looking well. What am I gonna put in this inside these walls? Honestly, I'm not too sure. Because I was also thinking of utilizing this land too, but that's, you know, this is expanding this project a little too much, I guess, because these weren't in my plans in the beginning. But one thing's for sure, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that yet, but I mean, you can imagine, like, just a small detail, you know, something that's not as big, as well detailed as this, right? You can see some of these walls that are really thick and detailed. Here, we're not gonna have that. We're gonna have some sort of kind of walled fence kind of thing around here, and then we can have like a kind of like a village with a blacksmith and a library or this and that. And then when you get up to this monument or this, you know, it's something that's really fortified and protected. So something in here has to be worth protecting. So, you know, those are just, you know, my ideas. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in here. I don't know if I'm gonna want to put a village in here, or if I want to put a village out here and then have something monumental in here, or, like, you know, maybe it might be something cultural, or kind of a maybe like a religious kind of thing, you know, that would be for the village, you know. So this would also have some story behind it. So, you know, but yeah, I mean, we can just picture, all we can do is picture right now. I mean, I have an entire visualization in my mind about what this is going to look like. So, you know, but for now, it is what it is. So yeah, that's it. I was also thinking that if we were gonna put a village in here, then actually we can dig these towers deep underground as well, and underground we can have this humongous monument, and it would be like, you know, it would have this huge kind of dome, and then, you know, it would be like gold and everything, and, you know, maybe, you know, these are just brainstorming ideas, obviously. I mean, if we did want to turn this to a village, you know, we could have like a small section where we can, you know, put your horses or horse stalls or something, you know, and then we could have like an entrance for something in here, and then, you know, some sort of village or something, you know, in this main area, but who knows. So yeah, but these are just my ideas. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video now. I hope you enjoyed it. I will update you next time. But for now, goodbye. Have a good day.